We're back with 3 more brake myths, this time covering pads and rotors. Stick around. Here's one. Are a rotor's minimum thickness specifications based on heat? This is just false. The discard or minimum thickness specification is actually based on travel of the caliper piston if the pads are worn to the backing plates. If you have worn pads and a rotor below specification, there's a possibility the piston could start leaking and possibly become dislodged from the bore, causing a failure of the brake system. Heat, fading, or thermal stability have nothing to do with discard specifications. 2. Are soft and hard pads a measure of brake performance? This one is false too, with a tiny pinch of truth. The engineering term for measuring the hardness of a brake pad is compressibility. Engineers typically measure compressibility as a manufacturing quality control measurement and not as a performance measurement. Compressibility is an important characteristic and can influence pedal feel, but it has very little to do with noise, rotor wear, and pulsation. What the driver is experiencing is the type of friction, called tribology, the material is using to stop a vehicle. A hard pad is a pad that is abrasive to the rotor. This could be classified as a semi-metallic pad, which can offer very stable friction over a wide range of temperatures. What a technician or customer thinks of as a soft pad is typically an organic or ceramic formulation. These friction materials leave or transfer a layer of friction material on the rotor surface that some friction material companies claim can smooth out the rotor surface, thereby causing less excitation and noise at the friction coupling. Also, this transfer layer may not be as sensitive to heat-induced brake torque variation. Some of these friction materials can be friendly to rotors. Both types of friction materials can be the same in terms of compressibility. Third, do wet brake rotors increase stopping distances? Well, remember when you were first learning to drive and some adult told you to tap the brake pedal after you drove through a puddle? In the days of drum brakes, this was good advice, but with disc brakes, this piece of advice doesn't hold water. As a vehicle is moving, water is thrown off the face of the rotor by centrifugal force. Any water on the pads is usually inconsequential, though under certain circumstances the water can increase stopping distances. Some manufacturers have even programmed the ABS to gently pulse the brakes if the wipers are activated. I'm David Sickels, coming to you from the Tire Review Continental Tire Studio at Babcox Media. Thanks for watching.